pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing. As legislative authority in Asheville, we impact the lives of families, businesses, and schools. With such a weighty responsibility, I believe it is wholly appropriate to petition for help from a higher authority in the discussion, reflection, and dispensing of our duties as council members. Moment of silence. You may proceed. Randy?
Present.
Dave? Here. Matt?
Present.
Chad, or excused. I need a motion to approve the minutes of February 3rd, 2025, regular meeting. Second.
Second.
Vote.
Yes.
Yes. Who made the motion?
And then Matt. Okay, no presentations, departmental reports. Please.
We put a form in front of you we got 4 Crown Vics that are so outdated, it's gonna cost way too much to try to fix up to, even if you can find parts to get them to go back on the road and get them roadworthy. So we're asking for permission to go ahead and decommission those 4 vehicles, one of them being the black Crown Vic that the detective used to be in. Go ahead and decommission those and get them on gov deals so we can
Yeah,
get
you
them out
want
there.
a motion from us, because these are old.
Yes,
Let's
they're
move
very
them.
old.
Motion to move them.
Second.
Vote.
Yes. Yes.
Second part.
Definitely let us know though when you're done so we can take them off the insurance.
Yes, yes, we will.
Exactly, yes.
The second part, behind that is a police form where we got the Ford pickup for our cruiser. And we'll let Danny, since he was the one that kind of started this ball rolling, let him explain everything to you.
Basically, it's a 3-year lease. I think it's $18,000 some a year for the vehicle for 3 years. At the end of the 3 years, the village pays $1 and owns the car. It's cheaper, to me, in the long run, instead of trying to come up with $50,000 to buy a cruiser. And this would be to replace the one last remaining Crown Vic, which is unsafe for anybody to drive. We took it to Russ Clemens. He estimated between $2,500 and $3,500 to make it roadworthy, not counting suspension.
Okay, so we have, how many payments of $18,000? 3?
3 years, yes, one a year.
So basically $54,000 on $50,000 principal, and then after 3 years, regardless of mileage, we pay $1.
We pay $1 and own the vehicle.
Get it? Want a motion? Motion.
Second.
Is that card is that card with all the equipment in it?
No, that's just the cruiser.
That's just the cruiser itself. I mean, by the time it gets equipped, that's another $50,000, but that's just the vehicle.
And there is a 3 to 5 month build time on this
Absolutely.
cruiser, so it would be possibly 5 months before we ever got the
I
vehicle.
understand. But we pay the $18,000 a year on a lease up front as opposed, that's a pretty good deal when you consider.
I mean, years ago, the village done that, in the late 80s, early 90s, when we didn't have the money, we leased them.
Yeah.
It's the same type of thing, $1 buyout.
This just makes more sense as a tying up $50,000 plus getting up on the other stuff.
Is this the same place we've been getting vehicles from?
No.
No. Where did we get our last truck from?
That was from this place.
Same place?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you meant the loan.
Pennsylvania.
My bad.
No, yep, so I'm just wondering, like fleet deals, like do they offer fleet deals for vehicles? Like is that worth looking into? Like for anything, for a utility truck, for a cruiser, for whatever?
This particular place where we went over and got that car or the fire or the police truck basically specializes in police
Just
vehicles.
police vehicles?
I'm sure they have other vehicles, but
Yeah, like I'm talking like truck, like work trucks and like, is that worth looking into?
But it's like, well, but this is like, for like fleet vehicles or whatever.
Yeah.
State bid, we don't know about where you can buy them and not upward.
we can look into that. I don't know. that we
You know what I'm
have.
saying, just for the
Right.
long haul. It don't even have to be for police vehicles, I'm just saying vehicles in general.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Hey, we've got some 35, 40-year-old vehicles that the guys are riding around in.
yeah, I know,
It's not.
yeah.
a little bit okay.
Just curious,
Yeah.
Yeah, when you wanna update a lot of them, you get a,
Yeah.
quick deal, create a
Yeah.
situation where you've got then a program.
yep,
If this is,
We can't participate in the state buying program of any kind.
Usually we go to buy a vehicle, they give you state bid pricing on trucks and stuff.
Okay.
yeah,
There is a state bid pricing and most dealers will honor that.
Okay. April, where's the 18,000 come from every year? We have that,
The general fund, yeah.
we already have it.
Danny and I have already talked about it.
We have it,
We should be good, yeah.
okay. I'll second the motion.
vote,
Yep.
okay with the 5-month build time?
He said
Can
3
we
to
go ahead
5.
and get our, what we need ordered, so they'll come a little closer, so
Okay.
you're not waiting 5 or 6 months once you get the vehicle in order to build it.
So what do we do? We get the vehicle, then do we take it someplace to have it built out?
Yeah.
Par.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you go, okay.
So by next council meeting.
Yeah, let them know,
we'll have
let
the
me know that,
equipment.
let them know it's coming and we'll, yeah.
so, real quick, just because we're on vehicles. I know we have a lot of old vehicles, we just got one new truck. Is it worth looking into every 3 to 4 years of getting in that rotation of, that way we have vehicles that we can rely on?
I think for like streets and utility department, they really don't put a lot of miles on their
Sure.
vehicles. Versus the police department, their cars
Yeah.
don't shut off all day.
Yep,
The rest of them would probably not benefit a whole lot from a rotating cycle.
yep,
Because if you keep them and take care of them, you can get 10 to 15 years out of them.
Sure.
No problem.
We do a pretty
Sure.
decent job of keeping them maintained, I assume. And, okay, so,
yeah.
So I
Just
don't
wanted to
know
throw
that
out
it's
there, I
that
don't
big a deal for the utility departments or street departments to roll over vehicles.
Yeah,
Now, maybe here in a couple of years, like the wastewater department, they have one truck that's a 2004 and another one that's a 94.
right, that's what I'm saying, like,
We need to start
That's
looking at
something.
that for them. I told Adam if we quit debt and stuff, we'd probably get him one.
well, that. Okay,
But that's just, I wanna get a tool truck more
Yeah,
than
that's-
anything,
yeah.
that's something that they have a tool for everything they need, it's hauled in that truck and it doesn't leak.
yeah,
That's my main goal right now, so.
okay,
And that may be something we get later this year.
sure.
Anything else, Brian or Danny?
I don't have anything else.
The trial for the dog case is over. We did get convictions on both parties, so that's a big weight off our shoulders. Other than that, we're just moving forward, trying to get people to come here to work.
And just to let everybody know, we went ahead and Brian's still lieutenant, but he's filling in the chief's position. Danny's going down to part-time to take care of that, so.
Thank both of you.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
How many people are we down?
3.
3.
No, not right now.
Well,
Well,
they have the office upgrades up there if you want to go over that, then the cabinets.
no, did you give them the papers?
Yeah, I gave them.
Okay, yeah, that's she gave you the papers on the cabinets and countertops for the building office up there. There's no storage, there's no nothing in there, and this is just a upgrade. We're gonna end up tearing the carpeting stuff out and putting flooring in, probably throughout the whole building. We're going to
Countertop, but
cabinets and countertop, wall-to-wall cabinets and countertop in there. Right now, you've got a bunch of pieces, so you really don't have anywhere to set anything. This way, at least it'll be
Is this here in the office?
usable.
yeah, no office.
Okay,
He's
okay.
got a drawing.
We're wanting to use impact fee monies for that, and that's what's on your agenda to approve tonight. I think we can do that with no issue, because basically, we need more space because of added people. I mean, it's that simple.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
So we need a motion to do that.
Yeah, we need a motion for it.
Yeah, as long as it fits the guidelines, I'll make a motion to move forward with that.
I'll say.
Yes,
Motion passed.
We talked with Brian Zetz, he said it was okay to use the governmental part of the impact fees as far as stuff we need to handle the building, so.
Anything else? We have one ordinance for first reading, ordinance 2025-01. Have a motion for the first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Vote.
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
Ordinance 2025-01, an ordinance to make permanent appropriations for the current year's expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Asheville, State of Ohio, based on the amended certificate of resources issued by the Pickaway County Budget Commission for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency. Any comments?
Okay, we need to change we need to change the date on it, say December 31st, 2024, so make sure that gets
On the
changed to
ordinance
25.
itself.
It's correct on the ordinance.
And is this something, can we,
3
you
readings.
want 3 readings, I'll make a motion, we have first reading.
second,
Second. Vote.
yes.
yes,
Motion passed. No old business, new business, the impact, oh, we just went through that, never mind. The committee reports.
Roger, park committee meeting before 5:30, the next first meeting in March, okay.
Great.
And in April, we'll need to do something with a finance committee meeting whenever you're ready to go. I'll talk with them, we can get these two guys together, we'll do a finance committee. Maybe the meeting after that, I don't know, middle of March.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a longer
Whatever,
meeting.
whatever works for you, whatever works for you.
Just,
I only got a couple things, they both pertain to Chief George. One is that, there could be a chance down the road that if it would go all the way to common police court, and the court would say, we have to take him back, and he comes back. There was some comments made by municipal court. You want to go over that?
They advised that if Chief George does come back, that they would be entertaining the thought of dismissing all of our charges going to municipal court, and that we would have to hire our own prosecution team to prosecute any charges that we file through municipal court, because he's on the break list. Doesn't matter if he's the one filing charges or not, anybody from the Asheville Police Department files charges, they're going to entertain the thought of dismiss them, and we hire our own.
Explain that again, I'm sorry, I didn't catch
So if
that.
they put Chief George on the Brady list,
Right.
Circleville Municipal Court's prosecution team, which is the city law director's office,
Mhm.
is going to entertain the thought of dismissing any charges coming from the Asheville Police Department. We would have to hire our own prosecution team, so whether it's our village solicitor or any other attorney, to go down to municipal court to file for our charges. So they would have to prosecute our charges ourselves, which is going to cost the village money.
So what court could order us to hire him?
Yeah, what
Is that
jurisdiction is the court have to compel us to do anything?
It's in the revised code that if we terminate or whatever, he has a right to appeal.
Sure,
He'll appeal to council. If he doesn't like council, then he can go to common pleas.
this is right, absolutely.
One of their choices is they could order him back. We would have to come back to work.
So common police
seems
court
absolutely
can
antithetical.
order
I
him
just-
to
I
come
can't
back to
understand.
work, and municipal court can say, we're not gonna prosecute any of his cases. So the two courts put us right in the quandary here.
Yeah, so.
It's not just his cases, it's any officer that files a case in municipal court would be dismissed. Asheville would have to hire their own prosecution team or attorney
So
to go and act as a prosecutor for our charges.
the chance anything would happen is probably slim and none, but it's
There's-
something we have to put in the back of our head.
I think that has to be in the back of our mind, but then in the forefront of our mind, we have to do what has to be done to move the department forward.
And we are doing that now.
There you go.
We're
Exactly.
working with Zets and,
There's a ton of different what ifs
Yes.
and wherefores and everything, and I still don't see how the court can compel us to do anything with it, but that is, it's
else.
it is ZRC, and if that's the case, we'll deal with it, if we get to that point, we'll deal with it.
So he didn't offer to resign?
No, he didn't, but now the two attorneys are talking. So we're waiting to see what
Okay,
his attorney proposes to Brian, and Brian will get a hold of us.
okay, well, then we'll just wait and hear, see what we hear
So we'll
from
just
them.
wait, that's what
But
we're waiting on.
there's no need in speculating, because we don't know.
We
And
talked to,
speculation doesn't do any good, so.
I talked to Brian today, and he's, said he's just waiting on his
Okay.
attorney
Okay, well then, let's
to
just
counter offer, and so they're going back.
keep the process moving forward, that's all we need, that's all we can do.
We can't stop paying him.
According to him, no, since he's, as long as, he said you could, but he goes, but if he ends up that
Just back.
it's okay, we have to pay him back pay anyway, so. So he's recommended that we go ahead and pay him through whenever everything's done and then stop.
Well, that's his counsel, and that's, I think that's what we should probably do with it.
Well, I don't know about, I want most of the information, and somehow you gotta push the ball forward, because two attorneys can just play back and forth. And maybe if we stop paying him and just put the money over here in an escrow, that it would be, if we get ordered to back pay him, at least we did something to kind of push the ball. I don't know, I don't think.
We have the paperwork to stop any, but Brian, the charge to say that we're gonna put him on unpaid administrative leave,
Mhm.
he said to hold up on sending that paperwork, he advised that we go ahead.
Let's keep a short leash on that.
So, yeah, we are, so,
Let's keep a short leash on that. Okay, we can.
hey,
I have nothing.
any other comments? Any final comments, Robert?
I just wanted to say on a matter of record, this social complaint stuff that's going around, and they were saying that the village was recommending IGS with a little post that was put on Facebook that was merely for an FYI that this person will be walking around town, is false. The village is not promoting anything at this point for gas aggregation. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Good. Robert, Randy?
I just want to thank Danny again. I know you were part-time, and this has been a longer full-time thing than you were planning and wanting, I think, so we appreciate you doing
Thank you.
during the time that was needing, and congratulations to Lieutenant also, and hopefully we get this department rolling, so, yeah.
Dave?
I swore I would never start a sentence with this. Danny, I swore I'd never start a sentence with this. Lived in this town 66 years, seen a lot of things. What you did for us, I'll never forget. It's an act of bravery, it's an act of courage, it's an act of standing in the door, doing what's right for the people of Asheville, and I will never, ever forget it. I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, I can't follow that up any better, but,
Sorry.
seriously, thank you, we appreciate everything.
Thank
So,
you.
both of you.
Yeah.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Vote?
Yeah.